Good day, my name is Ricardo van Rooi. I'm the Group Health and Safety Manager for Menar. I'm responsible for the different operations, and in our operations we have open cast mining and also underground mining with regards to our operation in our portfolio.
Hi Ricardo, how important is health and safety in the coal sector? And has there been any significant change in the number of incidents over the years, in your opinion?
Yeah, so health and safety is extremely important in the mining industry. Specifically, as we all know, that when we do mining activities, it has its inherent risk. The conditions sometimes extremely challenging, difficult. And also if you consider what's happening in the industry in terms of, I mean, if I just look at this year, the industry and the industry has already told us, listen, TMM's FOG has been one of the biggest contributors to the number of fatalities that we had. And as I'm sharing with you guys now, I think we're sitting around about 35 fatalities. So those are the two things that has contributed a lot to the number of fatalities we've got. So inherently, we have a challenge in terms of what's happening in our in the mining industry. However, there has been a lot done in order to make sure we safeguard the lives of the employees. For example, there's been an introduction of PDS that ultimately helps. It's a very strong engineering control that helps to make sure employees can be able to operate safely in the mining industry. So yeah, I think we've come a long way and there's been some good strides. But I think it's a journey and we will get there.
Okay, great. Ricardo, and as a health and safety professional, can you maybe take us through your daily activities? What does your life as a health and safety professional entail?
So my day-to-day activities with regards to the Group Health and Safety Manager for Menar, it entails, I think, number one, risk management, because like I've just touched on it, the risk and the challenges remains within the mining industry, but I think it is important, number one of my activities to manage risk, really to understand the top risks that are in the particular company, and also just to make sure we've got proactive plans to mitigate and manage those risks. And then also number two, one of my core responsibilities is drive accountability. Now, as we know, leadership sets the tone, leadership drives accountability, and because it's one of our core values, safety and health, it is so important that from the top we are driving it, meaning whether we are driving it from the forefront in terms of being part of the operations, driving safety, visible felt leadership, and also being part of the health and safety campaigns that are happening in the industry. And then I think number three, basically, one of the other core responsibilities for me is to make sure there's an integrated health and safety improvement plan that ultimately just spells out focusing on safety and health to make sure we can improve consistently as we go through the year and we have a clear plan.
And why is health and safety so important to the Menar as a group?
So health and safety is important for Menar because number one, like I've touched on it, it's one of our core values. And also I have a strong belief together with the executive team that one has value. And basically what that means, it just means every employee that we have in Menar, they are important to Menar, but also so much more to their families. Because it's one thing for us to make sure our employees come to work safely and at the same time also to leave the workplace safely to their families, because there is someone waiting for them at home. So we believe one has value. And then also I think we are extremely committed as Menar to make sure that our employees go home safely to their families, but at the same time also just to make sure our environment is conducive from a safety point of view and also from an environmental and a health point of view, because this will help us to make sure our employees go home safely to their families.
Great, thank you.
Okay, thanks.